Test, 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 test. Alright, good morning. Sorry about that for the mic. Something smells fishy, but it's because of the thing we did yesterday. There are still reminiscence of the fish smell somewhere. I can't exactly find where it is, but on the sleeves of the jacket, it smells like fish. Of course, yeah, I slept really late last night, so this morning's gonna be pretty quiet and focused. I'll wake up soon, no worry, just give me some time. In the meantime, enjoy fast forward stuff. By the way, I figured hunting today. I found out that for the pier, we want to fish until like one, maybe 30 minutes after high tide. So today's maximum high tide is around 5:30. So our best chances, oh, we could only fish until 6:30 before it becomes outgoing. I think actually earlier, like around 6 o'clock is when we have to basically pack up and leave because it's outgoing tide, and that's when all the trees come. So yesterday we were actually fishing the outgoing, which is probably why we started getting all those trees. So if we go today, we get like an extra hour. Most likely though, we're probably gonna go today because we have a lot of things ready to go. Probably just, yeah, just need to sleep a bit. So right now that's the job, to sleep a bit before we go on an adventure again today, this morning. The window of the window's really small today. Like I said, around like 6 o'clock is when we gotta go, because that's the only. But then again, Arms Day takes the longest, so by the time we're done, we really only got like 1 hour. Yeah, I'll see how it is. I also feel my stomach's like empty. No, not really. That's a lie. I haven't actually taken a dump, but my stomach is like empty of food, I think, because it's making stupid. Well, not stupid, but it's making. Well, it's not even making. It's just, I think it digested all the food. That's why. Today should be quite warm. It is already quite warm. Okay, so I got the school shark yesterday. I'm thinking we gotta kill a dog shark on camera though, so we'll do that. And then whatever else we get, we'll kill. Maybe we'll catch the redfishes. The only reason yesterday we didn't get as much is because, well, we were too focused on trying to get unsnagged with the wood, and we also spent too much time undoing the bird's nest. So I fixed that last night. I have swapped it for a bunch of leader, and we're gonna bring a second rod. This music video is weird. Is this guy fucking trans? Yeah, he's transgender. What a faggot. Oh! Wait, no. Yeah, he's gay. This music video is gay. I was gonna say, because the music sounds way too feminine, and now the guy's wearing makeup. And he's wearing a skirt. What the? Ah, he's a gay guy. Or transgender, I don't know what he is, whatever. Transformers? More than meets the eye. Why is this song all about being gay? No, the other guys are gay. Sorry, they fell asleep. Well, kind of. I don't know. I was actually thinking about stuff. This time, though, the stairs wasn't actually that bad. It felt quite light. Today's really quiet. And also, today's very empty at the gym today. Very empty. I'm just thinking if we should go back there today or not. Or do I want to try a different spot? It really depends on the waves, huh? I don't know. Yesterday, the waves were fine. I think it was just because it was. I think it's because yesterday high tide was actually at 4:40. So around like 6:30 was outgoing tide, and that's when we started getting a lot of snags and trees. So today we should really only fish the incoming and slack tide, and then yeah, because the waves got a lot more violent because it started going out. So that's why if we do go back there today this morning, then we only have so much time. But that's good because we're not trying to stay there all day. We're trying to kill a whole bunch of fish species. Yesterday's hunt was good. We actually got one down. Did it in nothing then, you know. So we got one trophy done. I killed it. It's on the media. No mercy. I only care about humans, not anything else. How am I gonna execute an alien if I can't execute a fish? So, matter of fact, aliens can be called fish too. Screw it. Because calling them aliens makes them like special, so nah, they're just animals. Imagine if we started doing that instead. You know how much better the world would be? Imagine if we stopped naming them aliens and just, went full human alpha and said these are the animals on the planet. We gotta make sure those animals don't need us and we can eat them. Done. Imagine if we start using the word aliens and just use the words animals. Bro, we would probably solve all those stupid alien movies. Like, all of those stupid alien movies that like some human befriends an alien or something. Imagine if we just stopped calling them aliens and called them animals. Bro, we would become number one food chain again. So hey, instead of using aliens, we use animals. Man, I can't wait there must be other animals in the planet to conquer, to eat, to farm, you know? Not, there must be some aliens in civilization. Nah, they're just animals. We hunt them down and stuff. So, that's how I see it. No more aliens. They're just animals, because they're always going to be below us, no matter what. Yeah, sounds about right. So yeah, we're probably going to go back today. I haven't even edited October 18, because yesterday we were moving the setup around. But editing it should be really easy now, because yesterday I let the entire Final Cut Pro render and cache the entire video, so should be pretty good to go, considering that it finished rendering and everything. So yeah, should be pretty good. Now when it comes to the 19th of November footage, like yesterday, I actually got a bit of an extra jump and boost because I used the Mac Mini. No, I used the MacBook Air to start transcoding some of the footage. So yeah, actually, matter of fact, that 4 TB came in clutch. That 4 TB SSD allows me today to go on another trip. Like, because if I didn't have that third SSD, I wouldn't have an extra SSD to record. So I'll just be using H.265. But since we got an SSD today, we'll continue progress. Excellent. A bunch of color grading and all sorts of things. Wow, I feel like a lot more energized now, all of a sudden. Maybe that's this couple minutes of sleep worked. Oh no, arm day takes the longest, so maybe I'll push the time a bit. Technically, arm day can be done at home. Nah, well, you could use dumbbells and barbells, but at the gym, you get to use cables. And cables are the goat. Oh yeah, this morning on the way to the gym, I don't know how I didn't get pulled over. I was like, half asleep, right? It's like a 50 zone. I was like, I think I was going 80 and it was orange light. And then the moment I went, like, the moment it was orange, right, I stepped on it a bit more. So I went like 80, 85. But when I was in the middle, I looked to my left. So can you imagine it? I'm in the middle of the intersection going 85. It's orange light. I look to my right. There's a police car right there. So I literally slammed on the brakes in the middle of the thing. The lights turn red and I'm going 40 and I just make it. And then he turned behind me, turned to the left of me, and he drove up. He drove up to the left of me, and then I just quietly, well, I didn't brake. I didn't even press the gas pedal. I just let my engine slow me down, and he started going 60, even though it's 50, and then I just followed him and stayed in this blind spot the entire time until he went in front of me and then turned on his lights, and I thought it was over, but then he just like sped down, and he turned right and just sped down after the lights on. I'm like, what? That was very interesting this morning. Honestly, I thought I got arrested. Oh no, I thought he got me. But yeah, whenever there's a cop that like pulls that's near you, right, and you're driving, if you have the chance, just hover, hover in their blind spot. Done. They can't even see you. I always do that sometimes. When it's like, it just depends on the scenario. But when it comes to police, I like to like just drive right. I mean, it's not illegal. I'm just driving my car at a normal speed. It's not my fault that I'm at the angle where it's blind spot. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. I just keep pace with their blind spot. So when they look to the right, they don't see the van. If they look at the mirror, they don't see me. But if they turn their head, they'll see me. And you just hover in that spot. So yeah, I always do that. I was so busy talking, I didn't even realize how wet I am right now. Holy moly, I'm so wet. It's okay. Must be because of the temperature. Right now it's supposed to be 20 something. Oh yeah, I literally said like 2 days ago, a day ago. Yeah, I was gonna do the calorie counting thing. That's, is it gonna happen today? I have the disc ready this time. It's just that I already have the meat I already have pre-packed meat. So I'm kind of just living off that for now. It's not really counting the calorie. I should do it, but I'm being too lazy. Well, not really lazy. It's just that those pre-packed freezer meals serve a purpose, which was supposed to be saving me time from, measuring stuff. And then I freeze them, and then I could just microwave or like defrost them and then microwave them and eat them straight away because I know there's 7 pounds of protein. But that's why I haven't really done much because imagine I do all of that prep just to take it out the frost and remeasure it. You know? I mean, I probably have to do it though. Okay, but the weight's gonna be not very accurate because I froze it, isn't it? Okay. We'll deal with that when it comes. But right now, I'm pretty sure our priority is kind of like our first priority right now is kind of hunting because we have a when our hunting is like the hunting window is very small this morning. Or so far, the hunting window is quite small compared to food where I can always eat it. Also, it's the same as the gym, by the way, if you didn't know. The gym's got a window first, and gym's first priority because I need this window in order to work. This gym is like, I need to work. This is like the first priority window because trust me, the moment, like even past 4 or 5 or 6, the gym becomes way too packed. It's crazy. It's like, it's insane. And don't even get me started. Back in my day, not back in my day, but when I used to go to the gym during popular hours, or just for the stairs, dude, it is so busy. I don't even know. And like, honestly, I haven't actually seen this gym fully packed yet after the new layout. But this new layout is insane. It is so packed. So I really can't imagine how this place looks during peak hours. Because like right now, the only reason I'm chill is because even though even though these machines are so packed up tight, no one's around me anyways. But imagine this during peak hours. Oh my goodness. Nah, I don't even want to. No. So in order to do these Earth vlogs, I literally have to use this window in the morning for the gym because it would, I wouldn't say impossible, but it would be extremely annoying to do these Earth vlogs during peak hours at the gym because first of all, tripod, uh, meh people, you know, it would just be too much of a headache. I need to start putting this bag over here, not over there. Okay. Oh yeah, my editing style, by the way, has slightly changed a bit. I have stopped doing so much cuts with my voice. Like before, I think when I was more focused, not focused, but still doing Earth vlogs, I was literally cutting my voice when I wasn't talking for like 0.5 seconds. But now, when I edit, I kind of change the timelines size. No, I think it's like I just changed it to zoom. So if I ever do cut the empty like pauses in my voice, they're gonna only be like past a couple seconds or so. Yeah, again, really depends. There's so many ecosystems, so many styles of editing. I kind of just do what I think is good enough. You know, at first my doubts of the smaller case was like, damn, this lens doesn't fit. But now today, apparently, the in V&D filters arriving. It cost me a bit, but it's okay. But this case overall is not bad. Must find one that's even. Must find one that's even. No, that one looks even. You know what? This place is nice because it's got like four. It's got like six cables overall. So yeah, I haven't shared these in like a long time. I remember back in my day, these were like shared. That's so gay. Not gay, but that's so like, I'm spoiled from being alone. So it's like really weird if someone tries to share it with me. You can use. Okay, I have located the two base things we need. Oh, it was already a new one there. I didn't even notice. That's okay. Okay, one tip I do when I have no use for these ones behind me is I kind of just, donate it to the other people. All right, let's get a move on. All right, we need to focus on water. Yeah, the one thing about the jacket right now is this leaves smell like the fish bait. Dude, whoever stacked that vending machine needs to get fired. Then you put like the logos at the front, make it look nice. They just shoved it in without care. No, that's insane. Look, look at the vending machine. Okay, I can't even be bothered. But what I was saying is that the vending machine's got, what is it? That's heavy. Yeah, so like I said, that we're never gonna fish the outgoing tide on the pier because, as you saw from experience, that tree log was like not worth it. I mean, it was worth it for the first time, but I'm not looking forward to doing that again, ever. Fighting a piece of log all the way against the outgoing tide onto the beach. It takes way too long and so much strength. Okay, that's actually destroying the triceps. What is that? Oh yeah. Yesterday I also purchased online this like PA gaff thing. It's a device where it's like, designed for the pier. So instead of trying to walk down so far away, you simply just have this like a rope and a hook and you put it down your line and you lower it and then when you get to the fish you lift it up and it's got like four spikes and it like spikes the fish so you can bring it up without, you know, worrying about breaking it. I mean, sure, you like injured a fish, but I don't really give a shit. We're here to kill. We're here to kill. I didn't set a timer, did I? I did. So I guess we go today. Uh, by the time we get there, we only get like an hour. But I'm sure we can get something in an hour. I'm gonna bring 2 rods. And also I set it up pretty good last night. I reset the reel to have super long, strong leader. So hopefully by the time we get the fish near the edge, I'll be holding the leader straight away instead of the braid. But then again though, as you could tell from my knots yesterday, my knots are pretty damn strong. Now I think about it, this is kind of like playing dredge in real life. We're trying to catch all the species. Actually, matter of fact, it's like fruit ninja. No, ninja fish. What do we call that? Fishing ninja? What's that game called? The game where you're a ninja and you fish for fish. It's like that game, Cat Goes Fishing. You know, there's not really any purpose in that game except catching new fish. So it's also the same as Fruit, not Fruit Ninja, but you know that game where it's like Fruit Ninja, but it's for fish, Fishing Ninja. OGs know what I'm talking about. There's that mobile game when you're younger. So basically, we're just doing that in real life. Technically, yeah, we're just doing it in real life, playing real life. So instead of trying to catch a digital fish and have it unlocked, I'm using YouTube as like a video. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean at this point. As if I got footage of me catching the fish and killing it, that counts. So technically, we haven't actually killed the dogfish. I've given it mercy. So if we do get a spiny dogfish, we'll murder it, execute it. The the really cool thing about these earth logs is that I can go back to that first time we went to the pier on video, and I remember pointing out each of the fish. And you know what I realized in the future? Bro, when I get really, really rich, I'm gonna hire a whole bunch of editors and then give them the raw footage and then they could like redo the earth log. That would be, oh my, I just realized I could do that in the future. When I get more money or get more fame, well, obviously, I would probably hire editors to, yeah, I would most likely hire editors to edit the raw footage I archived and then they can make it into like a documentary, a movie. I can do that. You do realize that, right? In the future? Obviously, I'm not me and myself. I'm not gonna do that, but you know, I could always hire people to take all the footage that I have recorded and make it into like a movie. So instead of Earth vlogs, it'll be like Earth weeks. That's just an idea. But right now, we focus on creating the content, and then in the future, we can worry about people editing for me. It really depends, but not worry. Cool. Okay, we're gonna drink some water as well after this. Oh shit. Someone tied all these so unevenly, it sucks. Like seriously, how am I supposed to do? These two are like the closest I can get to match similarly, but the rest of them are so uneven. I'll keep these for myself. So, enjoy. Additionally, having a super long leader when you're lifting the fish up will have less of a bird's nest. I think. Yeah, okay. So, oh, was the mic not close before? My bad. Nah, I should be right. I'll just use compression. I don't think this tripod is actually far back enough, is it? It's not that way though. 4, 5, and then 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, I got it. You know what's crazy though? We actually can see the change slowly on Earthlog. It's like for the past week or so, we've been talking non-stop about, all my tech. But then as we talk about the tech, we upgrade it. And then now we've upgraded it and it's like, okay, cool. And now we're focusing on hunting. That's because we've completed the tech stuff. Everything's working quite well. Again, the only real second upgrade I could really think of is getting another SSD. Because I do have that Ugreen NVMe coming as well. So that gives us an opportunity to buy another SSD. It's either I get a 4 terabyte or 8 terabyte. I'm thinking, I'm not really sure yet. An 8 terabyte is like $1,400. Like, oh my goodness. But a 4 terabyte is like 400, 500. And now that I think about it, wait, hold on, shut up. By the way, getting 8 terabytes SSD in New Zealand is like so painful. There literally is no way to get it. Only way is Amazon. Right. Check the weight. Drink a lot of water. Just check the weight. Out my way. Let me guess. I think we're going to be 66 now. I don't know. The meat takes really long to digest. Well, not digest, but what am I saying? We can digest the meat fast. It just takes a while to come out. Huh. It's basically the same as yesterday. Same as yesterday. 65.3. 65.3. Yesterday we were like 65.5. So, guess we're maintaining. Alright, let's do some Lego building. Shit. You need to step back, man. You need to step back for real. Yeah, you need to step back. Something like that, I guess. Usually though, when I'm in a different area, I could put the tripod a bit further back. But since I've chosen this cable area, you're a bit closer to the entrance, but it's alright. Man, these bicep curls always do the best though. No joke. Man, okay, what was I saying? What was I saying? Shit, I was talking about tech. Yeah, got it. Done. Alright. Tech talk. We could either get another 4 terabyte SSD or an 8 terabyte SSD. However, I'm thinking about just getting the Samsung 990 Pro for this 40 gigabyte Ugreen NVMe drive. Reason is, at the beginning I thought 8 terabytes would be good because then I can keep everything in one project, right? Like keep one really long video in one project. But now that I think about it, I'm transferring files from an exFAT, which has the raw recordings, to the terabyte. So at initial thought, I thought 8 terabytes would be the best, so I could shove everything on one SSD. But from the experience on Operation Twizel, okay, hold on. But we learned quite a lot from Operation Twizel, so I'll talk about it. Just wait. What was I saying? Oh yeah, from Operation Twizel, if you have the what is fuck, I was saying, sorry. Pretty much you record everything on exFAT anyway, so you transfer the files to a APFS drive. So what you do is initially I thought an 8 terabyte would be good because I could shove everything in one, but instead, if the files get too large, if we do a really long operation, then what I do is I just split, just continue doing the half-half. So 2 terabytes of footage in one SSD, another 2 terabytes in that SSD. So instead of having one with the 8 terabyte, I'll just buy another 4 terabyte one and just split them into as many parts as I need. Done. It's pretty simple, really. It's expensive, but that's the game I play. Matter of fact, my storage costs more than the goddamn CPU and GPU and RAM and whatever you call it. The Mac Mini only costed $1,000. The storage is well over that, especially in retail price. I bought my I bought my first two SSDs on Amazon, which was like, actually, what am I saying about money's not real? And now that I think about it, I remember I lost so much. Not lost, I did. When I first looked into storage, I looked into a NAS with like an 8 terabyte or 16 terabyte, I don't know, 8 terabyte like HDD solid hard drive, and that fucking died and shit. Yeah, so I just stuck to SSDs after that. If you know the lore, I've had trouble with hard drives. Big hard drives suck. NASs suck. Matter of fact, now I think about it, I have lost a lot of money from items that have just died on me, but again, that really is just part of the game. Plus, in reality, I literally see numbers move up and down worse than products I've lost. I've said it before, but it's pretty much just that when it comes to like products, it's lost forever. It's like you have the physical damage and it's like, oh, it's gone. But then when it comes to like digital assets, it's like, oh, well, it's not real anyways. It's like very stoic when it comes to investing. It's like, oh, it is what it is, but gotta follow systems. But then when it comes to items, it's like, it was supposed to work, but if you follow the systems, it is what it is. So, Osmo did, it is what it is. All of these hard drives did, it is what it is. What else? Oh yeah, fishing gear. I mean, fishing gear is like cheap. It's like, losing a sinker, it is what it is. Losing a rig, it is what it is. So far though, haven't lost a reel or rod. I have not. We came pretty close to losing the reel yesterday though. If I didn't play it safely, which I played it safely, of course. Because imagine if you went around a pole with the line tight, and then it just slip out your hands and it's gone forever. But that's why you gotta open the bail and make sure you have plenty of line so you can quickly go around the pole. If we catch a big shark, I'm not gonna drag it along the beach. Maybe. I feel like dragging a shark will be easier. Maybe. Don't know. I definitely got a lot of energy right now, so today we're gonna go back and hunt. I feel it. I'll just chug a bunch of coffee and then get ready to go hunting again. So we have to kill a dogfish, and we also have to. What else do we have to kill? We need to kill the redfish. There's also that blue. There's also that another red cod. I want to kill that. Not I wanna. I have to. What else do we need to kill? Whatever was on that board. Technically, I haven't actually killed a Moki before, but the other guy did. He might be another staff. No, not staff. He'll be another member of the show in the future, probably. I kind of want to cook my grandpa's soup as well on video one day before he meets his, well, before nature takes place. Yeah, what I say? Really depends. Never actually lost a family member before. Both, yeah, both of them are still alive, so never actually experienced that. Again, though, I don't know if I live long. I mean, in my reality, I'm pretty much immortal. So these Earth logs can be gone for like 100, 200, 300,000 years. I'm sure I'll get AI to sort things out. Because, I don't know if I die or not. You don't know. And if you come kill me, I died in your reality. But in my reality, I'm still here, chilling. That's the thing about my mental mind, is that I could probably live really long. You don't know that. In my reality, that like, you guys would be like, you guys watching this would be like, oh, he's crazy. He thinks he could live forever. And then, in your reality, I'll pass away and die, and you'll be like, he was wrong, ha ha ha. But I'm right in my own reality because in my one, I'm still alive. But in your reality, I died. Time stuff, ecosystems, nothing's real. It's all just a simulation. Matter of fact, that reminds me, when I was younger, I remember when I was with the boys, I remember looking at the sky and I was like, wow, these clouds is like a simulation. And then they started laughing. They were like, simulation, simulation. I'm like, but look at the sky. Maybe it is, I don't know. Don't know what happened to them though. Maybe it is all just a simulation. Matrix. But again, people will ask what my purpose is. My purpose is to pretty much just make sure in my reality, humans don't become like slaves or prey to another species, another animal. Done. Isn't that simple? That's such a simple purpose. Make sure we don't become prey to animals. I mean, we did a pretty good job on Earth already, so can't wait to expand to larger things. Explore the rest of the map. Have we even explored the whole map? No, we haven't. We haven't even explored the ocean, apparently. We should explore the ocean. Maybe in my long 1,000 years life, I might do something about exploring the ocean help explore the ocean, and then after we exploit all of the animals in the ocean, we'll go move on to space. Matter of fact, Elon Musk is going for Mars instantly. I feel like we should be dealing with the ocean first, huh? I feel like we're like unlocking another piece of the map without finishing this map first. What's even in the deep ocean? It's just not enough light in the ocean, that's the problem, it's too dark. But we got like night vision though, no? Wait, I don't even know. You're gonna explore the ocean? Kill something down there? People were like talking about like the megalodon and stuff. Oh, megalodon, big fish, big shark. What? Where? Dinosaurs? Apparently dinosaurs are real, cause like the fossils and stuff. I don't know actually. Alright, we're nearly done today. We actually speedrun the arms day today. I'm not gonna lie. Usually we take a lot longer, but we've managed to speed it up. Actually, I think I know why. I know exactly why. It's because usually for triceps, I give the rest time significantly less. No, significantly more, but this time I kind of spit on it, so gave the triceps less time to rest. So I guess we actually are gonna, by the time we get home, everything's kind of prepared. Just gonna be using the same things as yesterday. So there's not really much else to really pack, except we have no more rope. Because your boy lost the rope somehow yesterday, which is my fault. Yeah, I didn't tie it down. I kind of just, I'll be honest, I thought I hooked it on the edge. Like, I thought it would just weigh down, right? And then, I had so much rope in the bucket. I thought, yeah, I didn't actually tie it down or anything. So if it was something really big, I don't know, I never saw it. It just disappeared from my vision. Never saw it. Most likely, though, I think I would assume that a tree. It got snagged on a tree, and then the tree took it away. But it disappeared during incoming tide, so it might have been actual fish. Don't know, just disappeared. We're gonna go straight to the last one, and then we're gonna go hunting. I can't wait. I don't know. Well, it's exciting because it's like a video game. Only Darksiders smells like shit. Luckily though, we wear black gloves. Man, if we didn't wear black gloves, dude, hands would probably be still stinking till today. It's bad. And we did, oh yeah, I off camera for the shrimp that we did yesterday in the prep. I added some extra salt on the shrimp, so hopefully the bait's gonna be good. We're gonna be using bait elastic too, because we are targeting all species. You know, and like cats goes fishing. You can't catch all the fish with the same lure. Okay, do you only, yeah. Gonna bring 2 rods. Kinda want to speed run it. Yesterday I also bought I bought some upgrades to the tripod. I wonder how it's gonna go. It's gonna be like, I spent, dude, I just up, it's just a video game. Seriously, it really is a video game. Your reality, nothing's real. It's all, it all makes sense. And these earth logs are the only thing that is nice. I like earth logs. Earth logs make it so it has like a degree of metadata. Sure, you have less privacy, but from my experience, that's boring. You're just a ghost. At least with earth logs, you're not a ghost. Damn. Alright, we're nearly done. Hold on. Wait, the mic can hear me. Oh my god, it stinks in here. GG. Oh my god, I'm gonna die in here. I have returned. I think. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'll tell you a little secret though. There's a local here that uses that bathroom. My goodness gracious, he didn't use any Oh, I'm alive. Okay, anyways, this is the last one. And then we're gonna go straight to home, and then we're gonna go HQ. Cut that out. Cut that out, editor. Wait, no, that's me. Shut up. I'm not gonna cut it out. It just gives more authenticity. Home, HQ, whatever you want to call it. Okay, cool. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. But I think you guys will be more interested in hunting and like me cutting heads fish off. Aliens aren't real, they're just animals. Alright. Oh yeah, see these smell really bad. It's alright. I actually washed the jeans last night. So it is what it is. Alright. Appreciate y'all. See you guys soon at the hunt. Alright. It's kind of not really sad, but there is actually people there now, which is kind of unfortunate because I kind of wanted the place to myself, but it is what it is. There is people there this time. Oh, man, I kind of wanted the place to myself because if you notice that when I'm by myself, I talk more. So it's a bit unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Can't really do much about it except we just gotta still go there and catch the fish. So yeah, it is unfortunate that we don't have the whole place to ourselves, but on the bright side, I don't know. I guess we'll get someone to help us pull up the fish then, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm not in a rush anymore. Honestly, if there was no one there, I would have rushed there, but the fact that there are people there now makes me want to not really rush there anymore. Well, you're back. All right. I have 0 things set up. But yeah, we're back again, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see how it goes. There are people there though, so I'm not sure if it's the same people or not. Don't know how friendly they are, but again, I honestly would really prefer just having the place to myself. But you know, I guess we got lucky yesterday. But today, there definitely seems like there's people here. There are people there already. I wonder if it's the same people though, but man, it kind of sucks because then I can't really talk as much, but at the same time, we will actually get help when we pull up a fish. So yeah, we'll see how things go. We got two rods as usual, and yeah, that's really about it. This time, I'm not gonna have you charged. I already fully charged you. So yeah, we'll just see how things go. But again, maybe we'll get a redfish today. You never know. I'm wearing double. Honestly, the rain said it was like 40%, so that's why I'm wearing a rain jacket this time. So I'm wearing like an extra layer. Huh, apparently the new Brighton Pier doesn't allow dogs. There is a dog over there. Again, not sure how friendly the people are. Maybe we might see the same blokes, Brandon and John. How much you want to bet they remember my name? I don't think they will. But if it's the same people that are there, then they probably already know me a bit. The guy with the camera in his cart. So we already caught school sharks. We already caught school sharks. We need to kill a spiny dog shark, so we're gonna do that. And see if we can kill anything else. Because honestly, we've only actually killed the school shark. We've only killed the school shark. We actually haven't killed anything else yet. Yeah, we haven't killed anything else yet. Honestly though, if there was no one at the pier, I would have put the camera away and I would have set up. What I was gonna do is I was gonna set up my stuff first and then set the camera up. But I guess since I see people on the pier already, I will simply just put. I'll just set you up normally because there's no rush. Another day at the pier. More species to catch. See how things go. Again, people at the pier so far have been friendly. I mean, it is New Zealand after all. Maybe it's the same Asian guy. Okay, one thing though is I did not bring any sunscreen. No, sir. Didn't bring any sunscreen because, like I said, we only have like a small window today. The moment it starts going out, we're leaving. I don't even know why. Yesterday, no one was there, but today, I think it's because it was still slightly windy. I don't know, but we'll see if we can get a redfish today. I wonder if we have some. If John's there, that'd be kind of cool. John's a G. If Brandon's there, he's also a G. And the rest of the blokes, they're chill. No one really gets mad and stuff. I gave John my number. He never actually tried to get in contact with me. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is. I only got two. I bought two rods. We're just gonna set up the surf casting first, because like I said, I don't know how many. Usually, I bring. I don't know. Look, we'll see how it is. Again, the moment we get closer to the people, I really cannot talk much, which sucks, but it is what it is. I also brought different gloves for the bait because, yeah, I'm gonna be permanently wearing black gloves, and I got these garden gloves that I use for bait. That's probably more effective because the garden glove slips in and out way easier than things. Let's see if it's any locals. Ah, morning. Got any crabs?
Not many.
Not many? He's only crabbing. Okay, let's see if these blokes are friendly or not. Don't know, we might have to be fishing at opposite side. It looks like it's a whole different group of people. It's Victory. Alright, well, I got to fish. We've never actually tried this spot here, so I guess we'll try this spot here. Oh, there's a tree. Alright. They said it's like 40% raining, so we'll see how things go. 40% raining, but we have rain jackets, so it's fine. So this time we're going to be wearing black gloves and garden gloves. See how things go. Again, we'll use bait elastic for the shrimp, but for now, we'll just use the normal stuff. Just get a bait out there and see what happens. We'll just simply get a bait out there. Okay, we're gonna be using this bonito bait. This is the last bonito. Oh my, I forgot to wear the garden gloves. I was supposed to wear the garden gloves. These gloves are dead. Whoops, I was supposed to wear the garden gloves, not the... I got too rushed. No, it's got a big ass tree. Oh, that guy got a rig or something. I'm not sure. Right, we're only gonna be here for 1 hour. I set a timer for 1 hour, so we'll see how things go. But right now, it is extremely quiet. It's pretty quiet. So yeah, we'll see how things go. We've got the shrimp out, and we've got the fish out. But this time, it really seems like nothing's biting today. We actually do have a fish. Let's see what kind of fish we got. Luckily, they were wearing gloves, and we got a leader. Just try not to get focused. Oh, well, that's double hookup. Interesting, huh? Looks like we have a... Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have got two fish. I don't even know that we had a double hookup, but... Okay, this one's... I think they're both... Yeah, they're both small ones. Okay, hold on a minute. This one's a dog shark, isn't it? No, it's not. Well, whatever it is, we had a double hookup the whole time. We're gonna have to use pliers for that one. That one's a bit too tough in. Alright, so here we go. We got one. This is a really small baby. He's a school shark. So we'll release him. Be free. Now this one though, this one's a huge one. This one's a whole lot bigger. It's not as big as the one we got yesterday. Should we kill him or release him? He took the mackerel head. Alright, there you go. Hooks out. He's a nutter reef shark. He's kind of this big though. Let's have a look. He's actually smaller than the one we caught yesterday. So I guess we'll release him because remember we already got school shark. We're trying to get the other species now. So be free. Yeah, he'll be right. I think there might be a fish on this. Cannot tell. Oh, fell down. Looks like the snags are here, boys. We gotta go. Got ourselves a snag. Alright. Yeah, it's just snags. We gotta go. It's outgoing tide now. The timer light. Oh, excuse me. Could you help me reel in the line if that's okay? Thank you. Thank you. Just so we don't get a bird nest. Yeah, thank you. It's a big piece of log. I'm surprised this is holding on. Fucking hell, that's a big... Luckily I'm wearing gloves. Because this is pretty painful. Bloody hell. Oh, got it. Thank you. Thank you for the help. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, this is a sign we gotta go. Look at that. Look at how big this thing is. Look at that. Just a massive piece of wood. Oh no, we did get a fish, but we didn't keep it though. It wasn't this target species, but we still caught something, but we didn't really kill it. Pretty much a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna just go at this point because our going time. But look, since we got a whole bunch of since yesterday's experience, look at that. We handled that piece of log with ease because I mean we did have someone to help, but yeah, like I said, when it's outgoing tide, we gotta get out. Did I just turn off the mic? Whoops. Sorry, did I turn off the mic? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, we caught one school shark, but it wasn't that big. But again, we're trying to target. So, we've successfully caught this fish. We've successfully caught that fish, but we still need to catch that, the rig, the lemon fish, and everything else we need to catch as well. Yeah, we're trying to catch the redfish here, and yeah, well, it's outgoing tide now, so it's about time we head out. Yeah. All right. Well, not very successful. Oh no, it is successful. Okay, hold on. We caught two sharks, but we didn't really keep them or kill them because they were really small. And again, we've already caught the school shark, so the dopamine for the school shark is pretty down. Now, I did say I was wearing multiple layers. So I'm pretty glad I brought multiple layers. I'm wearing a jacket. I'm wearing a thermal, a t-shirt, a duck down, and then a rain jacket. Seems like the rain jacket kind of paid off because it's acting as a... Dude, there are some people swimming out here. Holy shit, you guys want to see? This is crazy. How are they swimming? You guys want to... This is actually insane. Dude, there are actual people swimming out here. Dude, there are people swim... I don't know how they're gonna make it. That guy's like barely moving. He's just in the water dead. That's pretty cool. Anyways, strategic move to do that, by the way. Let the guy pass us. No idea how people are really out here swimming. It should be around 6:30 now, so by the time we get back to HQ, everything's back to normal. Alright. Appreciate y'all for chilling again, but yeah, no fish. It is what it is. Oh, this is kind of nice, but I need to double check just to see if the framing's right, because I can't see the screen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the unboxing. So, this is where we're going to do our calorie counting things. The only thing is, like I said before, I have pre-packed meat, 7 palms, but I have to weigh them, but they're right now defrosting. So it is what it is. But in the meantime, my calories is around 2,300 to 2,500. We'll need to start counting it soon, but I've just been eating the meat and veggies because we've been doing a whole bunch of hunting and adventures. Anyways, our package has finally arrived. Here it is. Yep, fragile. Let's see what we ordered, shall we? Oh, I do need to take you off the phone case. I do need to take you off. Well, not really, but I'll see about it. Hold on. First package is. What do we have on the first package? Yes, I'm using my old school scissors because they still work fine. No fancy craft knife or like those fancy scissors, unless someone sends. Oh, that's whatever. Anyways, what do we have in the box? We have. Ah, there it is. The Click Clank scale. This is from PB Tech. I can't wait to meet you. Ha ha ha. So funny. Okay, cool. One, and that's it. Something's up with PB Tech because they're sending me one by ones. I ordered 3 items. One was this. Yesterday, this came in the mail. The batteries for this thing. They came in separate packaging. Huh. Strange. Alright, well, here's the 2 packages. This is for the Clink Clank scale. This is for our calorie counting. So I guess we'll just open it and see how well it works. Yeah, made in China. Yep. Alright. Quick unboxing. Wow, this scale is a lot bigger than I thought. This was only like 30 bucks. Wow. The difference between this is metal. Not metal, glass. Is it glass? It feels like glass. Wait, this is high quality. Compared to the Temu one. Let me quickly grab that Temu one real quick. Oh, I might as well take you up this case as well. Hold on. Alright. Well, of course I'll wash my hands, but of course we still have some disinfectant wipe because you never know how dirty these are. Righty-ho, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, here's the difference. It's kind of crazy. This is the Temu one that I used to use. You know, it's just the difference is insane. Look at the differences. Wow. And this is like glass. We're gonna test them out anyways though. So we'll move that along. Wow. Having such a wide disc is kind of base. Of course it needs batteries, so we've got the double no, this uses AAA batteries. So let's quickly do this. By the way, I've been thinking about doing another adventure like today. And as I was thinking about doing the adventure, I was thinking instead of I really enjoyed doing that yesterday's solo. I like fishing alone to a degree. Maybe. But right now, if we go to the pier right now, it's going to be super crowded. Like, we won't get a good spot. But it's really hot today right now. Anyways, let's grab the AAA batteries, and then we're going to go test the thing out. Oh, it comes like that. You know what? Kinda would be nice to have a knife right now. Well, we'll be fine. What's this use? Wow, it uses the whole entire pack. Yo, can these packaging is insane. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow, it's already on. Okay, cool. Excellent. There's our scale. Now let's go quickly test out how much 8 thumb. No, let's do 4 thumbs. Actually, where's my iPad? Okay. First of all, let's do some maths. Let's do some math. All right. Natural cashews, organic, certified. Yeah, let's have a look at the servings. Oh, it already tells me, but every per 100 grams. Let's write that down real quick. Let's get a fancy dancy notes. Let's go with a freeform and let's go with a new board. We're gonna name this diet regime. Okay, so we're gonna do with. Oh wait, I'll just take a picture. That's how cool these iPads are in today's technology, you know? Okay, let's go measure. Alright, so we've got the cashews and they weigh around 600. No, okay, so 100 grams is 630 calories. Wow. Okay, cool. Good to know. Let's actually measure how much 1 thumb is, estimate. But of course they vary in sizes, I understand that. But first of all, put this class down. Unit. Can you... Oh. Is that 0? Okay. Do something like that. Okay, cool. Let's see how much... Okay, so 1 thumb's usually like... I mean, usually you just want to compare it, right? Usually 1 thumb is like... Let's say... That much is 1 thumb. You see how it shaped my thumb? My thumb's like that. So let's see. That's usually 1 thumb. It's in ounces, grams. So 1 thumb is 4 grams so far. Okay, let's do a rounding test. So, oh, that's too big. I like this one more. So 1 thumb is around. It's too big. 1 thumb is around 4 grams. Let's continue adding it. So we'll go measure again. How I'd usually measure things is around, that's around a thumb. I'll put my hand next to it. Look, that's 2 thumbs. So 8. Okay, looks like it's another 4 grams. So it looks like so far it's looking like 1 thumb is around 4 grams. Now this one look heavier. So this is also another thumb. 3 thumbs. 4 grams again. 2, 3, 4. Okay, these. Shut up, my handwriting's. Yeah, okay, so seems like 8 thumbs is my max. So we'll go. That's another thumb right here. One more thumb. Ah, it was actually slightly smaller. 15. So 12. There's only 3 grams. 4, 8, 12, 15. That's 4 thumbs already. Our maximum is 8. So I guess we'll just continue doing that, right? 8 thumbs. So that's 5. That's 5 thumbs. 18, 19. So that was 4. So 5, 4 grams, 19. Okay, we're nearly hitting our limit. Yeah, it really varies, but there you go. That's 6, 22 grams. So that was 3. 3 grams, 22. Okay, we're on the 7th one. 1, 2. That's looking a lot heavier. 7. 725. So it's also, oh no, 27. Wow, that's 5 grams. 5 grams, 7 thumbs. And our maximum is 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That is, it's kind of a bit heavier, but 8 thumbs of fat right there. 30 grams total. 30 grams. So our maximum allowance is 30 grams of, estimate around 30 grams of cashew organics. That was a 5-gram jump. Okay, so it looks like we've got a decent variation. We've got 4 grams, 3 grams, and 5 grams. So if we look at our calculations here, oh, 30, that's only 183 calories. Really? 183 calories. It already tells me that is a maximum nuts. We're only allowed 8 nuts a day. Oh no, 8 thumbs of fat a day. But also at the same time, this also means, you know, what was I gonna say? This also means this is 8 thumbs of fat max, as in honey is also fat. So if we wanted to add honey, which is like 1 thumb, we would take away cashews. So that's a good idea. Average is around 3 to 5 grams of cashews organic. That's only for this product only. So just to make sure, let's see the differences. So this one measured at 30 grams exactly. Let's go measure this. So pour all the nuts in here. Right. Okay, we'll turn this on. This is the old one as well. Okay, let's see how many this weighs. 29 grams, so we're like 1 gram off, not a big difference. So there you go. Tomorrow we can eat this, but then tomorrow we won't be able to eat any honey because this is the max amount of fats we allow. 8 thumbs of fats. But my estimate is most of the calories is going to come from the bread, well, the carbs, and also it's going to come from mainly the meat. So yeah, 8 thumbs of fat. Scale works. We're not going to use the pink one, obviously. We're going to use the Cling Clank clankers. Fucking clankers, man. Can't wait to have my own clanker slave to do this job. Which we actually do. The Neo drone's coming. Anyways, yeah, so that's that product tested. Obviously, we're going to be doing a lot more videos like this with meat and carbs, but that was just a test on the scale. Works pretty fine to me. Save this for tomorrow. And yeah, we could put this away now. Usually a lot of things don't tell you to cut calories. It just tells you the energy. So I usually would have the iPad to calculate things. However, this bag already tells you that 30, well, it says the serving size is 30, and my eight of my thumbs is around 30 grams, and that's only 183 calories. Just want to make sure, because that feels like something's off here. That's really weird. Hold on, let me quickly calculate this. All right. Let's just quickly do this. I'm gonna use the voice. I'm gonna quickly use the voice. No, I have a organic cashew nuts bag. The package nutritional information says and states that per 100 grams, the energy is 2,550 kilojoules. Translate that into calories. Yes, I use ChatGPT or Grok.
50 kilojoules per 100 grams, about 609 calories. Kcal per 100 grams. Quick math. 1 kcal equals 4.184 kilojoules. 250 to 4.1
I consumed 30 grams of this cashew nut. How many calories have I ate so far? $183. Okay, so it was correct. My bad. Just had a little doubt. Righty-ho, that was the scale done. I don't edit videos, man. This is just raw stuff. Leave me alone. Okay, cool. Done. The scale weighs 204. Okay, that's cool. Very nice. That product there was 30 New Zealand dollars, but that was during the sales, Black Friday sales. Apparently, through like Briscoe or like Harvey Norman or something, that scale's like 70 bucks. So not bad, not bad. All right, cool, done. Next package, which I was actually excited for. I swear, if you're not recording, you should be recording, right? God damn it, I can't see the screen. I don't know if you are or not. You are. Are you? Yeah, okay. Next product, which I actually know because I read the email. I read my emails. So as you know, a couple days ago, we got this smaller case. It's actually done really well. I really enjoy the metal bumper for the camera, because like every time when I put my phone down, it's so thick that your lenses will never touch the surface. However, the main reason we got this case wasn't for that. It was for something else, which you saw yesterday. It was actually for this. This was the VND case for filter for the phone. And we concluded that my old VND filter didn't fit because it wasn't magnetic. So I was gonna say it's useless, but I kind of just got annoyed, and I was like, I'll just buy the magnetic VND filter. Now this VND filter is slightly different because this one's 32 to 400. The other one was 0 to 400, so the stops are different. Oh, we got a little paper doxing me, of course. What does it say? My items. Wow. Cool, whatever. I'll look at that later. Alright, here it is. The SmallRig VND attachable filter. Fancy packaging. Wow, it is actually kind of fancy packaging. We'll open that up, take the bubble wrap out, and there you go. SmallRig's 67mm VND filter, attachable. 64 to 400. So this is only going to work outdoors. Maybe indoors, I'm not exactly sure. We'll see how high the ISO is, but oh man, here we go. SmallRig's VND filter, finally. If this doesn't work with this, I'm gonna get annoyed. But here you go, done. Yo, having such a wide distance is kind of cool. I could just like get everything out the way. SmallRig, wow. Oh, a fancy polishing cloth. Nice. Okay. Boom. The V&D filter. Look at that. Alright. Moment of truth. It should be magnetic. Why does it look like it's threaded? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, yo, for a second, the thread kind of got me. I saw threads. I was like, wait. But as you can tell, it looks like it's magnetic, but okay, it's magnetic. I get it, but okay, you know what? It's fine. It'll be on a tripod. Okay, you know what? That magnetic is strong enough. Is it though? It really doesn't feel like it's strong because it feels so easy to take off. It feels so easy to take off that I have not very high confidence. But yeah, it just feels easy to pull off. However, okay, so with enough force, yes, but since it's going to be on a tripod, it won't really thing. But the main thing is how, okay, you know what? There's got to be a way to make it fit tighter. You do. Okay, you know it's fine. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The V&D filter is here. Now, dude, I don't know how strong that's going to be. It feels, okay, you know what? I think it's pretty strong. Okay, cool. Well, now there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our V&D filter. So, of course, we'll be using this in the outdoors mainly. Attachable, detachable. And now our shutter speed and our shutter speed should be better. We're not going to really do 60 FPS anymore. We're probably going to do like 24 FPS now, considering we got the V&D filter now. Okay, that's pretty sick. Well, not really, because I already have one of these. Okay, cool. There it is, V&D filter, done. It's nothing really much else special to it. That's just an extra thing to bring. I guess we could always just keep this on now, huh? Same protection and everything. Well, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all for watching today. That was really about it, huh? Do we want to try measure a food today? Maybe we should. We could actually calculate a food right now. It's just that we could do a macro food today. No, tomorrow. We could do macro tomorrow. But also today I was kind of thinking of trying to scout for a unique fishing spot, a place where no one really goes. Because like we've been going to places where everyone else has been. I feel like if we find our own unique spot, we get fish. Like adventure, kind of like when we had Osmo, we went to the lake with the radar. And we went like deep somewhere, but of course we can get any fish. But yeah, or we go back to the pier. Because honestly, since this morning, I have just left everything in there except for the tripod. I brought the tripod back in for this video, but besides that, though, I really have nothing else. I haven't moved anything back inside, so the van is ready to go at a moment's notice. All I have to do is just bring the tripod with me and we can go anywhere. Of course, we're going to bring sunscreen because it's really bright outside. For the background, we could put like fancy lighting and stuff. Honestly, we could. But yeah, V&D filter is ready to go, so that's ready for action. Yeah, small rig, good job, I guess. I mean, we haven't actually tested outdoors, but I have high confidence it's gonna work just fine. Scales, everything's good to go. Successful unboxing today. Righty ho. Now, why don't we do research on my table? You know what? Why not? Because like this is kind of a unique, hold on. Let's grab the iPad. If you're wondering why my iPad's pink, it's because it's not mine. Fucking retards. It's not my iPad. It's not mine. I stole it from a female. Right. If we wanted to go to a unique spot, where do you want to go? There's another. Okay, I know it's not really a unique spot, but not many people go to it. Maybe because actually, I don't even know if people go to it. I've never been there before, but there's this place called Governor's Bay, which is like a new pier. But the thing is, it's not really. It's more of a what is it called? A wharf because it's like not really at the sea. It's kind of similar to Diamond Harbor, but deeper, meaning that there's less fish traffic because it's further in. There is another spot we could go to called Taylor's Mistake. Again, though, we have a higher chance of just going to the pier. And right now it's outgoing tide. So by the time, no, it's incoming tide. So right now, if we do decide to head back to the pier right now, we'll have a chance of getting incoming tide, but I'm not sure about how many people would be there. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people would be there. But I do know that our reels and rigs can land the fish easily. Because we've got really, really strong mono now that we just lifted up. Only problem about lifting the fish up is just the reeling in the line because you get bird's nest. But again, I do want to find a unique spot, like a spot where no one goes. Isolation, kind of like those horror games where it's just like me. But if I do that, where would I go? Because the only difference about the pier is that you can go step out further, right? But at the same time, very hard to land the fish. There is a place where you can park and walk onto the sand. There's also yeah, but these places here have a lot of snags. But from experience, the pier has its own snags of trees and stuff. I'll figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. All right, appreciate y'all for that's gonna fall off the. All right, yeah, I appreciate it. See you guys later. Well, it's kind of the afternoon. We didn't go fishing at the pier because we're probably gonna go tomorrow morning. I know this morning we said we're not gonna go, but tomorrow morning we're probably gonna go because I have everything in the van already. Anyways, what am I doing right now? Well, that's doing that. Oh, by the way, it's on. Look, when you turn it on to the max, it blows air, cool air. It cools everything down. Beautiful. What else am I doing? Oh yes, researching all this stuff. You know, just doing some simple notes, really. So we did this on video. What I've done is I've also included the bananas, and I've also included the honey, and I've also included the and I've also included the peanut butter. And now I'm just researching oats, and then we're gonna look into bread and meat and all that good stuff. Maybe I do a gaming stream, maybe I do a repo stream. I don't know, but this is what I'm doing right now. Just chilling, honestly. But it's just we chilling, just researching foods, fixing the diet. Turns out though, even though Sensei's tools said we should be eating 2,300 calories, most of the calories should be coming from the meat, because I'm looking at all this here, and since we are prioritizing we are prioritizing trophology. No, correction. We are prioritizing Vitruvian nutrition over calories. So, if my thumb or cup maxes out, that is the amount of calories we're gonna eat. There's no like, we can't overdo 8 thumbs and we can't overdo 8 carbs. Again, though, my suspicion is the meat is probably going to take up most of the calories. Because right now, dude, bananas take 0 calories. Barely any calories. The honey barely takes any calories. The nuts barely give any calories. The only thing that really gives a lot of calories is the peanut butter. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I'm just continue doing my thing.